Hi everyone, this is my assignment 4, Reflection over Assignment 2, the collaboration. So some things that I've learned, first just looking at the project in a whole, I learned that there's a lot of technology tools that educators can use to have students collaborate with each other. Most of the presentation options that were given in the assignment that I have never used before. I have used Google Slides, but I haven't used the hyperlink, and while I started using Google Sites, it was one of the things that I wasn't very familiar with. I've seen some of the other teachers in my building use Google Sites, but I haven't really dove into it as much, and so there was a lot of tools that I did not know about that could be used as collaborative pieces. Even though this is an online class, group projects can still be done. That's something that I learned. When I think of online group projects, some of them that have been put together, you just kind of like take your information and you have your other group people, but you don't really do a lot of collaborating and doing the project kind of together in a sense, and so I don't consider them group projects in a way. And I felt like this one was really a group project. I really got to know the people I was working with, and we kind of met a couple times and kind of worked through things and kind of worked on it together, and so I felt like it was a true group project done online. Also, educators should always be learning and growing. Of course, most teachers know this, but this assignment just kind of proved to me that it's very important for educators to keep growing and keep learning new things because it makes you a better teacher. One thing that I have learned, not only with my research, but also research from others. Like my group did library collaboration, student collaboration, educator collaboration strategies, and going through their pages, I learned something new from each and every one of them, and so it's important to keep continuing to grow. And then of course global collaboration is the one that I focused on, and I learned so much about global collaboration that I had never known before. There are many benefits to collaboration, but especially to global collaboration. A lot of my research pointed out that global collaboration allows for critical thinking, the acceptance of differences in people, and students learning from other students. They say that the more brains the better, so 2 heads are better than 1. That isn't necessary for global collaboration, but just for collaboration in general. What I also learned about global collaboration is you have to plan. This is not something you say, hey, I want to do a global collaboration project and go right away and start it the next week. You have to plan. You have to make sure it's safe for all students. It needs to be beneficial to their learning. You need to find those connections to your standards or what you're learning in school. And there's also a whole bunch of different types of global collaboration that can happen. Pen pals, real-time group and research projects. So you have to figure out what fits best for you, and you have to really plan and kind of get all those pieces together before you start. My first takeaway from our project is about our group collaboration. I am not going to lie, I'm one not to like group collaboration projects, just for the fact in high school and in college, there was always, the people that didn't do the work, the people that did do the work. It never felt like everyone was on the same page. I really like this format, though, on how we collaborated, how we were able to choose what we wanted to do. And in a sense, when we chose what we want to do, we chose who we were going to work with. We got to pick, and so we got to choose what was important to us. And then technology also made it easier. We had the Zoom meetings, my group did. We also collaborated through email. And we had Google Sites, our collaborative platform, that really helped us in kind of collaborating. And so this was one of the most easiest group projects that I have done. And we also had partners that were invested and willing to work. And I also enjoyed learning these things because this is something that I plan to take and apply it into my classroom, kind of this format on how this collaboration was set up, because it allowed me to actually like a group project, and so now I can take this format and use it in my own classroom. The second takeaway was about global collaboration. This is something that I feel passionate about, and I want to implement it into my classroom. And so now I know I need to be prepared. I need to look at the safety and the curriculum. And there are also many aspects to global projects, and I want to start small and get bigger and bigger until I feel comfortable adding it in. So thank you for listening to my video.